All right, man. You got 2K6 through 2K11 versus NBA 2K25. Now we're talking about gameplay. We're gonna be honest about this. We're not talking about the my player shit. So let's take that all out of your head. Let's take my team and anything that's a money grabbing shit. Let's just take that out, because I feel like a lot of people is so foreshadowed with giving that excuse not to play 2K. That excuse is so freaking crazy. You know, it's 2025 and people is still making that particular excuse not to. If and that's in that case, you don't need to play any modern game if you complain about 2K. I'm gonna say this again. Any modern game that you play that is popular right now has microtransactions that allow you to have exclusive things in the game. So if you're mad about 2K and you're still up here complaining about 2K every day, you might as well literally just go get you a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo or even a PlayStation 2, because that's still online, nowadays as well. And just play that and just be happy with what you play. Me personally, I love older games. I like newer games. I like newer games because of the things they have to offer. So now I'm kind of beginning to like the things and open up to things that I've seen playing 2K6 through 2K11. So let's just talk about basketball now. And I'm just on some shit like I want to adapt. I'm ready to adapt, bro. I'm ready to adapt. And I say this. I can sit back right now and I could complain and tell you guys how older 2Ks was just so good and I could do all that, man. But does that even matter nowadays? Like honestly, who cares? It's to me personally, it's not helping out anything. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to adapt and be honest with you guys. Like, and I've always been honest. Like, retro games are definitely fun, but let's talk about how good modern games are just as fun as well. I had to adapt to understand this more, you guys. Going back playing 2K6 through 2K11, it definitely opened up a lot of things in my mind, like how, those games was back then. And those games was definitely not perfect. Definitely not perfect. And I know people could be like, 2K25 is not perfect. Most of your excuses comes from you're whining about microtransactions, or you're whining about shit with my team or whatever. And for both of those modes, you could just play the game and you do not have to spend any money. I continue to say that, and I got a lot of people on my channel just don't play 2K and they hate 2K so bad, and they always bring up the microtransactions and just stupid shit that I'm like, I don't really care about, because it doesn't affect me, for one, and it should affect you, because at this point I have a 97 overall like James Harden build. I hardly play the game, you guys. I hardly play the game. I haven't spent no money on that damn game. I play these modes right here that I play, the NBA eras, or I play now online, and I get my VCs like that. It's so many other ways. Even if you didn't play these modes that I just mentioned, you can still get VCs so many ways in 2K that is crazy. You do not have to spend any money with 2K. That's just being real. You can say I'm pondering, you can say I'm being a fanboy, whatever, but you don't have to spend no money. I'm just being honest. You don't. And I don't even play those modes. And they're not trash, because there's so much to do. It's so many things to do. It's not trash, but I see why people don't like the game. These YouTubers make the shit hard for 2K. They'll go in the game, they'll find a glitch jump shot, they'll put the jump shot out. Everybody's using the same shot. Who wants a game where everybody's using the same shot, jump shot, and shit like that? See, a lot of people don't understand the history. If you wasn't here to play like 2K10, I would say the minimum online back then, you don't really understand why 2K does some of the things that they do. Like when they change jump shots and stuff like that. Back in 2K11, we was running around here with 350-pound big, 7'5", and everybody had Troy Murphy jump shots. Am I lying? Somebody come in the comment section said, tell me I'm fucking lying. I was there during those days where it took sometimes 30 minutes to an hour to get into a game playing my player stuff now. So I've done it. I haven't, and that's just a side mode when I get tired of playing 5-on-5. I run to those modes. So when people don't understand why 2K does so many different things to jump shots and shit like that, because they don't never want to see that experience. Cause that game was cheesy, but it was fun, but it was cheesy as fuck though. Like you think about it, 350-pound bigs in the game. You know what I'm saying? It was so many cheese shit in that game, bro. That hop step cheese. You can easily get to the lane with any type of big man. Like, bro, it was so many issues with those older 2Ks. So when the new 2Ks come out and they do things the way they're doing now, I'm like, I'm not really mad about that though. Like, you're not gonna green, like everybody, we could talk about greening shots and shit like that. And you guys know I don't like the green shot release. I can't stand it. But at the same time, it's definitely skill gap though. It's skill gap. You gotta shoot, you gotta shoot it. You have to do it yourself. It all goes down to your release. That's skill, man. Like you got to have some type of skill. So that eliminates all the people that really don't know how to play basketball. Now, if you know how to green shot a shot, yes, you have to do that. But you also have to play defense. And there's so many things that 2K do every year that I've been seeing to protect the cheese in the game. I'm not saying it ain't any, but I feel you can counteract any cheese in 2K as far as play now online. I'm not talking towards the my player shit because that is a cheesy mode. And I feel like the game mode should be cheesy. It's a my player mode, man. And everybody in the my player mode thinks their guy's supposed to be great. So I feel 2K have to make the mode so everybody is fucking great. You know, I'm just being honest. Like, I feel like that mode just is for every. I think about it as a my player. We used to go back in the day and do a my player. You put that shit on 100 or 99 and boosted everything up. You out there and have fun. See, everybody now be like, man, I got my jump shot on this. I got this badge. I got this badge. I should be hitting every jump shot I pull up. And that's what they think. See, the whole my player concept of it just in people's minds, they want to be able to do whatever they want to do. All the casuals like that are known to just create guys on the game and have them all 99 and 100s, hitting shots, making every layup, dunking on everybody. See, those are the people that's really pissed about how things are going in 2K because you can't do those things no more. You can't. 2K is even hard on pro mode. Like put it on pro and career mode. And I've had several people tell me this. And this goes down even to play now online. I mean, even the offline. Just it could be on a rookie level, and 2K is still competition. Like the game is not an easy game. It takes skill, and people don't like that at all. And me being the type of gamer that I was and seeing things of how things used to be, man, I'm grateful that they're taking the time to make the game anti-cheese. They've been doing that for so long. Now, like I said, you guys that play my player, you're going to have different opinions. And I don't really care about your opinion. Like, I care about it, but I really don't, man. Because I feel like you're whining over a fucking mode that gives you so much. It gives you so much. Like when I go look at the game, like when I go in the park, right? And I pull up the menu and I see all the things that you can do. I'm like, bro, I remember the days you couldn't do nothing but go in the lobby and wait for 30, 40 minutes and you might not get a game. You might get lagged out soon the game start. I remember these days. I remember these days, bro. I remember those days, like I said, I'm gonna piggyback off what I just said earlier. Like when people used to just come in the lane, hot step, you under the goal, you gonna make it. I remember the days when you could make anything in the paint. I remember days when leagues, man, we used to have leagues where you can only score 50 points in the paint because the paint was so crazy. I remember the days when a guy, my man, he died, BKNY53, I think that was his gamer tag, man. He passed away, older guy from New York. I wasn't playing the game. All I was doing, I had the Charlotte Bobcats. I was just driving to the lane, dunking. All my shots mostly came in the paint. And he took me to the side one day and was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, let me show you how to do this. Which I knew how basketball was supposed to be played anyway, but I'm playing a video game. So by me playing a video game, I didn't look at it as I'm coming in the lane and scoring all these points. I'm just getting online at the time, so I'm learning things as I go. So he taught me how to shoot the ball and really play, like, you know, he showed me you can really play basketball just like it is on TV. It ain't all about the run and gun, just going to the lane and doing all that no more. You really got to play basketball. So me seeing that, man, I appreciate the hell out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I appreciate the knowledge, because without that, I don't know if I would have, you know what I'm saying, caught on like I did. And my game elevated. But at the same time, it was so, back then, scoring in the paint was just so easy, bro. So easy. I ain't saying driving in now is not realistic, but I mean, not easy, but it was definitely so much easy back then, easier for sure. So gameplay wise, 2K is on point with it as far as 5-on-5. This is what I'm talking about, 5-on-5. Let's not get it confused and think I'm talking about the My Player shit, that gameplay, because I understand how people is pissed off with all the changes the My Player do to jump shots and everything. But like I said, back in the day, I remember when everybody had Troy Murphy jump shot. So as a developer, you're sitting back and you're looking at all the jump shots that was in 2K11, because it was still hundreds of jump shots back then. I don't have the right number, but it was so many. You couldn't create no jump shot, but it was so many like jump shots that they actually put in the game, like, you know what I'm saying, animated themselves. And you had NBA player jump shots. Man, it was so many back then, bro. It was crazy. But everybody had one jump shot. And 2K, the YouTubers of this shit, like I said, they unlocked the glitchiest jump shots, and everybody started to go with it. And 2K like, man, we might not about to have a game where everyone is using the same jump shot. Does that even make sense? So they make changes to the game. They make changes and they do things like that to those modes. That's why those modes have so many changes. This mode right here, Play Now Online, it ain't hard no damn updates to this shit. I don't like the way they do the ranking system, but to me, it makes it more of a challenge, because now you got to play with other teams. Now, back in the day, I love playing with just one team. I'm more of a Hornets guy. But then you got guys that always play with certain teams all the time and call themselves nice. So now you can't just pick that number one team that you consider nice. Now you really have to pick a team where you have to learn different teams in order to move up. At first, I was like, man, I don't like this. But now I'm like, yo, it's a challenge. It's really a challenge, man, because 2K was fun. But now forcing you to play with other NBA teams, it's kind of dope. I didn't see that. But now that I'm adapting over and understanding what 2K is doing and the format that it's doing, it's like, now I'm like, okay, I understand this shit now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stubborn as I was. I'm open to things that they're doing. And now I'm enjoying what's going on. Because like I said before, I was just stubborn to the shit. And I didn't really understand what they had going on. But now I'm like, yo, I like this. And I'm going to continue moving forward, pushing the needle forward with a lot of 2K26 content. I'm also going to be doing my retro content. But the purpose of this video, you guys, just let you know, man, like, I needed to adapt because now my mind is so much freer. Like, if you're not playing some of these games and you're just listening to guys on Twitter, because some guys just don't have the money to buy these new 2Ks and to keep up with the new shit. Because, like, if you're playing the new gen, right, if you haven't spent money to get a monitor, like a real monitor, like where it pulls up in your settings, like, matter of fact, I can show you right now. I can show you right now. It need to say 4K UHD. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be in that. Anything else like 1080p or whatever you might be getting, it ain't working. You got to get you a monitor. Like, that's why a lot of people don't know how to shoot, because I'm gonna tell you, bro, like, I can't shoot on my big screen like that. When I got my monitor, oh my God, I'm lights out. It's crazy. I can shoot way better than ever before. So if you got a new gen and you just playing on an old regular, regular flat screen TV, you off. And that could be a lot of the reasons why you're not good at this game. You know what I'm saying? It makes the game run better, looks better. Like, oh my God, when I change over to the monitor, it's a beautiful thing. Like I said, your reactions is different. Everything is just way better. I was telling my homeboy about this earlier. Like, yo, go get you a monitor, dog. Like, these joints is worth it. Like, getting a new game, getting a new Xbox and just hooking up to one of these old ass TVs just ain't gonna do it. They don't have the gaming technology inside of those to game. Like, those shit just to watch fucking TV. You can game on them, you know what I'm saying? It's an option, but they're not specific for that. So it's about adapting, you guys, and I want to know what your thoughts on it, because I know I've been saying a lot of things about newer games, older games, and how they are, but that was my opinion then, because I really didn't give things a shot. I really didn't be like, okay, let me play this and get good at it, because if you're good at something, you really get to be able to give another whole different opinion than someone that's just trash at the game. Someone that's trash at the game, of course they're gonna give every bad opinion in the world. But I feel like now 2K where it's at, everybody just can't pick the game up and play it. You really have to play the game. And I realize every year 2K does this when they make the game easier, because 24 I felt like it was more arcadish a little bit online. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. It was kind of more arcadish a little bit. And I mean, it could have been more better for me if I took the time out to play it like that, but I really didn't take the time out to actually learn that mode, to play that mode back then. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, play now online 24, I really didn't get a lot of matches in. So I just seen that was a little bit more arcadish. But as I play the game and get better at the game, I don't know, can I really say it's arcadish? And then we can go back and look at a lot of people that's using, you know, that might be using like what's some things called, the controllers that you can green light all the shit. Like see, I haven't had an opponent that green a lot of shit like that. Now if you leave them open, then yeah, I mean, you know, if you leaving people open, they're gonna hit the shot. That's just basketball, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna hit the shot. You can't be mad about that. They're gonna hit the damn shot. That's just, you know. So let me wrap this thing up. I understand now why 2K is the way they are. I 100% agree with the gameplay that they have presenting in Play Now Online or Play Now or NBA Eras. I agree with it, because this gameplay right here and this game right here makes 2K, the other 2Ks, look like casual games. And I know people love 2K11. I do too. Don't get it wrong. I love the game. But I can't say that gameplay wise, that game is better. Compared to these new games, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really, you know what I'm saying? These are new updated animations. To me, it's just as good. But a lot of people is not seeing and understanding what 2K is doing, because my players overshadow now. But back then, before my player, or on the rise of my player, people still paid attention to gameplay, like actual gameplay. Now you don't see that. They just hop straight to they just hop straight to a my player, call the game trash, and that be it. So you guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Is anybody adapting and understanding what I'm saying? Like, I'm not knocking retro, but I'm definitely looking at it like, hey, I understand why this shit is like the way it is now. By going back and play it and then playing it now, oh, I understand it. It's things in them older 2Ks that I like, but it's definitely a lot of things in the newer 2Ks that I definitely agree with too. So you guys that been playing Play Now online, that's really understand what I'm talking about, let me know in the comment section below. Comment below, man. Let me know what y'all thoughts are about this. You know what I'm saying? I really want to know your thoughts are about adapting in 2025 from retro. You know what I mean? So I'm up out of here. You guys stay safe. Subscribe if you're new. Peace.